You know, they say that the Egyptians didn't practice astrology before the Greeks. I want to show and prove that that is a cold mistake, man. Do you remember the Narmer pallet when Narmer is on the pallet, right? He's holding some prisoners by their head. I hope that's a good depiction. I'm good enough depiction for you. He's holding up his arm and he got a cup in his hand. He about to split these niggas shit. Okay? Now, if you remember the Narmer pallet, if you don't, Google it right now in the side panel so you can see what I'm talking about here, right? In the Narmer pallet, there are two dead men buried in the ground. Okay? At the bottom, right? Two men, dead and buried in the ground, under his feet, right? While he bludgeons his enemy. This is the shape of Orion, okay? This is Alsarian iconography, all right? And up here, he had two bulls, the heads of two bulls, okay? And over here, he had a scorpion. Okay, y'all remember this iconography? What is dead? The two men that are dead is the age of Gemini. Because after the age of Gemini comes the age of Taurus, which requires two bulls. And between what is in heaven and what is under the earth, what motion has passed beyond the horizon under the earth, right, is Taurus. And the opposition to Taurus is Scorpio. They say, oh, his name was Scorpion King, and that's what that was. I believe he was Mayan, first of all. But, you know, ancient Mayan. Olmec, Aztec, Toltec, the Atlanteans. We can get into that too, right? So now, peep it. How the vernal point, where the celestial equator intersects the path of the sun, that point is called the vernal point. The vernal point was transferring from the age of Taurus, pardon me, from the age of Gemini to the age of Taurus, and it was aligned to the constellation of Orion. Okay, it was aligned for this constellation for more than 1,200 years. Okay, and if it really concurs with the Celtic cycle, I'd be out of my mind. But this is proof right here that they were using astrological symbolism and celestial sciences to mark their calendars and what have you. All right, all of them. This concurs with 3101 BC. Okay, the Kali Yuga happened a year later, or the beginning of the Kali Yuga happened a year later. Okay, or a year earlier. These two events in Indus Kush and Kush proper. Okay, but I don't have any history with regards to this time period regarding Duapa or Dwipa Kush, right? Arabia in the middle, what we call in the Middle East today. Oh, that was Kush. Okay, so now it brings me to the Mayan calendar. I need a better light here.